My name's Perry, and I will be showing you Steve McCurry's photography work. This is Steve here. So the first piece of work that I wanted to showcase, that was his, is in Rio de Janeiro, Brazil. It was on his website. I'm not sure when the date was, but this piece of art really shows silhouette, backlighting, bullseye, and it's very scenic. The photo uses great lighting. Um, oops. You can see it really focuses on the subject in the middle, the boy running. It really has like the light in behind him, and really draws the attention of the viewer right towards almost the center here in the photo. It also is pretty vibrant. You can see the colors and the different textures in the ground, as well as viewing the ocean and the mountains in the back and the green in the grass. Also retains like a darker feel to it. The second photo that I wanted to showcase of Steve's is one in Bangladesh. This seems to be an island here that's also broken up maybe into like a marshland here. Again, this was shown on his website. I'm not sure when this was dated. Wasn't dated on the website. This store style seems like diffuse lighting. The lighting seems pretty even throughout the whole photo. This is top down, maybe taken from an aerial position. I like to say this was also explanatory, because then you can now see that this island is partially almost underwater, it looks like, while people live on the right side of the photo. You can see all the towns and the houses, but also see how the people live on this one island. It's a very good perspective. Maybe this was taken from a helicopter or something. This position, not many people may be able to get an angle to take. It's very well done. For the importance of his work, I showcase mainly his more worldly and maybe cultural pictures, and they have very nice landscapes. But his work mainly focuses around maybe culture in the world. He's taken, big photos in war-torn countries, really shown the area around him as he's traveled, the people there, the culture there, how they lived. It's really, really captures the world. Here I state that we live in a time where, we have the internet and everything, and I think photography like this is important to showcase the world, and show people who might not be able to go to these places what it's like. He's taking nature photos, places were very remote, like this picture here. Again, like, this is some island, maybe it's well known, maybe it's not, I'm not sure. But to see something like this, being taken, when will any one of us be able to see something like that? His style of photography, I like to think, revolves around the world. It shows the world, the culture around it, and really explains, what's around us. This is another photo of his, and so my thoughts on his photography. I think it's important. The reason why I think it's important is, again, as we're in a more, I guess, technologically advanced world, the world is getting smaller, but also getting kind of big. And what I mean by that is the disconnect from us maybe here to someone in a more third world developing country is getting greater. The disparity is getting a lot larger. Here we have all this technology where we're able to view the world through someone else's lens, his lens. We're here seeing how people live. We're seeing how people have, survived the struggles that people have gone through. And his work's been shown, in National Geographics. Um, has been shown in, Times magazines, and it's important to see these things. These magazines and stuff are well known for being showing the world, nature, the world around us, and I feel like his work really emulates that, and you know, it's really important for us to see and being able to experience that, even though we don't go to these places. We're here, we're able to see in this photo, how they lived, how they're fishing, how they gather food for themselves, and it's also taken in a very you know nice photo. So so in the beginning here, Steve McCurry, his work's been shown around, and I think his photography has really impacted, how we see the world, how we view the world, and he does it in a way that's, aesthetically pleasing, but also, has a lot of meaning towards it. Thank you.